Lukami hasn't gone to law school, so I don't know about her credentials, but she could be if she wanted to be. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Luka stream. If it's your first time here, a double welcome to you. And also, I love you. What is up? How's it going? How we doing? How are the vibes today? Are the vibes good? Are the vibes great? I left my house today for the first time in like a year. That's exciting. I had to go to the bank and get a new debit card because my other card was compromised. And I was not able to spend any money over the weekend because my bank is closed on the weekends. So that's cool. Anyway, we're gonna play a video game today. Hold on, I'm gonna undeafen on Discord. Hold on. Mina, hello. How is Mina today? They can't hear. Wait, hold on. They can't hear you right now. There we go. I forgot to turn Discord audio on. I forget that I have to do that now.
Hello, everyone.
I have to turn Ace Attorney down a little bit because it's very loud in my ear holes.
Oh no, what terrible music to have
Awful.
blasted into your ear hole.
Just the worst music, right? What a travesty.
Absolutely.
It's totally not in my stream playlist or anything because I like it a lot. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna transition to the game screen. Oh my god, it's been so long since we've had a Lukami stream.
I know.
Oh, it's so exciting. Oh, I have everything delayed right now. Hold on, I have to fix that.
Sure that you stream the game to me as well, so that I can do present voices. We don't have to wait 7 seconds.
Oh fuck, you right. Hello, Jazz.
Hello, Cookie wants a cookie.
I have to turn off my render delays on stuff. I've been streaming so much PS4 stuff. I have to do so many things when I'm not. Is that everything? Sure. I'll say yes. Just to spare me having to do more. I should turn guest talk sprites on, but turn yours off. Just in case. There we go. I think we're good to go. I think we're ready. I think we are ready for the Ace of Attorney 3.
Excellent.
I'm very
excited. Make sure
excited.
you stream it to me though before you start.
I literally already forgot. There we go.
Excellent. Merci beaucoup.
Don't speak French on my channel. What are you doing? That's illegal. You can't do that.
I do as. I guess we'll find out whether or not it's illegal.
Yeah, because the first trial we're gonna do is whether or not French is legal.
Yeah.
Oh, there's rain here. Oh no! Wait. I think since you're French, it's actually illegal for your stream to not be in French. No, only if I was in Quebec. Whoa. Oh my god, this is early Phoenix, isn't it?
This is baby Phoenix.
This is baby Phoenix. I've seen pictures of baby Phoenix. Wait, so is Phoenix the defendant in this first case? Wait. Wait. Also, okay, hey, why the fuck does this shirt have a P on it? Is that P for Phoenix? Did his mom make it? Did his mom make it for him?
No, you'll see who made it for him. Look at how tiny his spikes are, though.
It's very tiny spikes. That's how you know he's a babu. We get backstory.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, Mia's gonna be not dead. That's weird.
I know.
That's
I'm
odd.
so excited.
That's very strange. Oh my god, you have to do all the narration for this trial too.
Yep. Okay, so there's a couple of characters I'm going to need you to play in this case, just so that I'm not voicing everyone.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, we know Phoenix didn't do it. Okay, like this is a flashback.
Well, I forgot to say this is actually an AU game, so.
Oh, so Phoenix is a criminal now.
Yeah, this is the Phoenix criminal AU.
Oh my god, I actually have to move the chat because I think it's too. How can? I didn't consider this when I did this new layout. When the background is too light for chat to appear. Hold on, I think I have a solution to this. Hold on. You're not gonna. Everything's gonna be black for a sec. Don't worry about it.
Edgeworth's just dead forever in every timeline.
Yeah, no, he's never alive ever. Okay, hold on. I have to do. Game audio also isn't on. You're right. No, that's the wrong one. Fuck. I'm a mess today. I literally streamed yesterday, and I'm like, I have no idea what it's like. I've never streamed before.
Oh, I gotta fix game audio.
No, yeah, I just did. That's what I was talking about.
Okay, cool.
Okay, there. That's what I have to do. We have to do a little darker square in the stream, so chat can actually be visible. There we go. And then look, everything is still visible underneath it. I'm very smart. I know what I'm doing. Kind of. Okay, we can carry on now.
Alright, so I'm in a bit of an impasse here because I don't know what voice to do for young Mia, because usually I gave her this really like kind of breathy contralto, but that doesn't really fit her.
Did you just say young Mina? Did you just say young Mina?
Okay, fine, whatever.
I think you said that.
Well, I'll take that out. That was a Freudian stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean I did it. Oh my god, Needle has a golden bimbo cat food. Needle, I think you're like. It's crazy that we now have more than one
Bimbok
person.
Bimbok 1 Sex
that.
Mario Bimbok 1 Bimbo Bimbok 1 Lokami.
What the fuck? I have to do some kind of 2-year at some point.
I feel like a diamond one.
Maybe a diamond one, yeah. Okay, so what's
me a kid moment? Yeah, though it's not a coincidence. It's like, as much as I want to deny it, it's not a coincidence that my name is one letter off of hers.
That's sort of why like Maya's voice is literally just my voice when I voice her. I literally just give Maya my voice because I think initially I was like trying to do a higher pitched voice, but then I was like, no, I relate to this character too much.
All right, let's get started. Let's not keep the good people waiting.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Whew, it's finally time. I'm kind of nervous.
Who dis? Oh my god, it's Grossberg.
Oh, Mr. Grossberg, good morning.
Look at him in that dapper red suit.
Yeah. Ah, Mia, please calm yourself down.
Please calm yourself down. Yeah, that works, I guess.
Going to get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know. What are you talking about? I am relaxed, Mr. Grossberg. Look at me. I'm relaxed.
Oh my god, is she literally Phoenix?
The Phoenix got a lot of his mannerisms from her.
That's so cute.
Let go of my lapels. You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer. I'm so sorry. It's just that I'm so nervous today. Oh, that's right. This is your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Oh, never you fear, my dear. I'm Marvin Grossberg. I'm at your service.
Did we even know his first name before now?
Yeah, it just wasn't like a thing outside the court record.
Oh.
Actually, this is my second time in court. Still, you surprised me with your earnest request last night. Let me handle this case, you suddenly said. And quite forcefully, too.
You know this because you said it, but I am saying this for the benefit of the player.
I just found out yesterday. About the case, I mean. What? I've already learned all the relevant facts? Well, about that, you see, I mean, of course I have, I think. Oh dear. In any case, don't let our clients see you're so nervous. You see the poor young man in the pink sweater over there?
The poor young man. What a dork! Oh my god, I have to voice... Wait, I have to voice a younger Phoenix.
Your baby Phoenix.
Oh my god, how can I do a baby Phoenix?
Just do your Phoenix voice, but like a lot more enthusiastic.
You know what? Yeah, that's a good idea. Good morning there, everybody.
Good morning. Try to keep smiling, Mia.
Is he sick?
Yes.
I just want to say, I'll give it all I've got. Yep, it'll be fine, no prob. Why is he sick?
Oh, what's wrong? Do you have a cold or something, Mr. Rye?
Mr. Rye. Actually, it's right. Like the Flying Brothers, people screw it up all the time. And yes, I have a cold. That's what this mask is for. My doc says this way I won't give it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he said. Yeah. Hey, real quick. Wear your fucking masks. Be like Phoenix here.
Right, Mr. Wright. You have nothing to fear in court today. If you are truly innocent, I promise I will save you.
I can just ask why people are sick. I can do that. I'm allowed. I have a license. Ugh. Please, let go of my shirt.
That's right. He's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. My name is Mia Fey. I'm still pretty new at this lawyer thing.
Why has this never come up, by the way?
Because it wasn't written yet.
Because I'm thinking about how much, like, Phoenix's relationship with Maya has been relevant because he's, like, taken on Maya. And I'm like, this has never come up once in, like, the entire last 2 games.
Yeah, like, to be 100% honest, like, there's zero way that any of the second 2 games are planned out in advance.
Yeah, it literally just wasn't written yet.
Yeah, it is impressive how well they managed to thread this game back into the first 2, though.
Yeah.
First time I appeared in court was a year ago. But that trial traumatized me so badly, I thought I'd never set foot in another courtroom.
Is she referring to that incident?
You'll see.
That would absolutely not be her first case.
It's been 1 year since then, and well, here I am again. But this time I'm going to win. For my client, and for myself.
The incident, yeah. Yes, correct. I mean, that's literally, like, the entire first game is literally the incident. I like how the judge looks the same. Oh my god, I'm gonna voice the judge this game, aren't I?
Yeah.
Because we actually agreed to that preemptively.
I'll get him back for Apologists.
Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright.
What a sentence, huh?
Yeah, that is very strange.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. He has a little pompadour.
Yeah.
Look at him. The defense today is Miss Mia Fey, was it?
Yes, Your Honor. Is there a problem?
This is so weird. This is so fucking weird. I was under the impression that Marvin Grossberg was to be the leading defense. Leading the defense.
Yes, well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had a bit of an emergency.
Emergency? But isn't that him standing right there next to you? I was literally about to say, oh yeah, Mr. Grossberg had some bad sushi last night and he has the shits.
Yes, well...
You're just a rookie. Are you sure you can really handle this?
Let him scare you, Mia. Give him your toughest look.
Yeah!
Of course, Your Honor. I think.
Well, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Well. I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend his time babysitting a new defense lawyer. Was Payne actually a good lawyer back in the day? Don't worry, little girl. It will all be over soon.
What's that all about? Is he trying to trash talk me? But her sprites are so good. I love every pose she has.
Her sprites are very good. Now then, I'd like to proceed with a summary of the events on the day in question. The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University. The murder victim was a student named Doug Swallow. That's unfortunate.
Like the bird, get your mind out of the gutter.
Get my mind out of the gutter and point it at Jesus. He was a fourth-year student studying pharmacology.
It sounds like he was a very bright young man.
Yes, well, next we have a photo taken at the scene of the crime. Students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body, and the defendant, who had obviously bungled his getaway, they then called the police.
That certainly makes the defendant look very suspicious indeed. Very well. The court accepts this photo into the record as evidence.
I almost feel like we do a weird thing with the judge where we don't give him a crotchety old man voice like literally every other Let's Player does.
No, because he's not senile or whatever. He's a very determined, self-serious old man.
Yeah, and I feel like, I mean, I might just be thinking because I know the Game Grumps played this game, but they literally gave him the crotchety old man voice, as far as I am aware.
I just like the voice the anime gives him. It fits him very well, I think.
Is it a deep voice in the anime?
Yeah, it's kind of like a deep one like this, kind of.
Ooh, that's good. By the way, I saw some outtakes from the anime. Fucking top notch.
I'm so glad.
Excellent stuff.
Those by themselves justify purchasing the Blu-ray, because there's however many you've seen maybe half of them.
I saw one that takes place in this trial, because it's Baby Phoenix. Because somebody did an animation for it, and it was it's just the funniest fucking thing. It's so good.
Yeah, the each season of the Blu-rays has about I think 20 minutes of outtakes per disc. It's so good.
The voice actor for Phoenix has the funniest laugh. It's so.
Dude, do you know who voices him?
Who?
It's somebody who voices Trunks in Dragon Ball Z.
No way, really?
Yeah, it's Eric Vale.
Oh, that's so good. God, oh my god, I'm gonna be able to watch that once we're done with this.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I'm so excited. Okay. Oh my god, wait, we also get to meet a different character today, don't we? Maybe not today. But we get to meet Godot finally, right?
Yeah, he's on this trial, but he'll be in the first Phoenix one.
Ooh, that's exciting.
By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo.
Your reputation for sagacity is well earned, Your Honor. The truth is that this victim died a rather unusual death.
An unusual death?
What do you mean, Mr. Payne?
Well, perhaps the defense would like to take this question.
Huh?
A simple question. I thought I might loosen you up a bit. I am a genteel man, if you will.
What?
I don't think that means what you think it means.
Stand up to him, Mia. Show him what you're made of.
Perfect opportunity. What was it? The cause. Go on. Please say you know at least this much.
I'm so sorry. I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file.
The hemorrhoids are beginning to act up.
Oh, I thought somebody calling him the hemorrhoid man was a joke.
No, he's disgusting.
He's literally talking about growths on his asshole. What the fuck?
Oh, get used to it. That's good. It's his one character trait for this trial.
Oh no!
Now see here. The details of the case are filed into the court record. But you knew that already, didn't you?
Yes, I played the 2 other games.
Ah, the court record. I think I can see that by pressing tab.
Hey Mia, what's tab? What is that?
I think I'll order a tab.
Cause of death was a fatal electric shock. Oh, no, yeah, that makes sense considering the photo. Yeah, okay. So, why is this considered a murder? Wouldn't this naturally be assumed to be an accident?
It's because Phoenix was at the scene of the crime when he bungled his escape.
I guess so.
Remember, this is Ace Attorney. They arrest the first person they see at the crime scene.
That's true. That's true. Oh my god, I'm just imagining baby Dick Gumshoe arresting Phoenix.
All the weapons we need can be found in the court record.
Oh, is there a gun in there?
Take a good hard look at data there, and think carefully before you answer, my dear.
I said that, but then I was like, no, yeah, sometimes there is a gun in there.
Yes, sir. I'll do just that. Got to stay calm. I can't let the prosecutor get the better of me. Court record. Okay, let's take a look. I just press tab here.
Now then, would the attorney for the defense please answer the question? What was the cause of death? Hypothermia?
According to the court record, it was a fatal electric shock. In other words, electrocution.
Yep, that's the correct use of that word. Electrocution? But how could such a thing happen? Did the murderer use some type of new super powerful stun gun, perhaps? The answer to that will become crystal clear as this trial proceeds, Your Honor. But before that, there is one more vital issue.
What's that?
Why, motive, of course. Apparently, there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant. Bad blood?
What do you mean?
Oopsie, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney, so you must know all about it. I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this.
It's so weird seeing Pain, like, in Alpha Chad mode.
Yeah, like, in control for the first time in his fucking life.
This is in the past before he got decimated.
Yeah, he just got destroyed by Mia at some point. He was like, I'm not a good prosecutor, actually.
I really don't like this guy's smug attitude.
That's Winston Payne for you. He's one smooth operator, if you catch my drift.
Nobody has said that about Winston Payne before, ever. They don't... Oh, that's Grossberg.
They don't call him the rookie killer for nothing, you know.
Do they call...
Back then they did.
Back then they did? Now then, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of the bad blood between the victim and the defendant? And this time, I would like to see some supporting evidence.
Evidence?
I don't need to get all worked up over this. As I said, all our weapons can be found in the court record. Find the evidence you need and shove it into old Greybeard's face.
Oh, I should probably look at the profiles too. Oh. She's cute.
Yeah.
I bet she's a murderer. That hair screams murderer at me.
Oh, you're saying people with red hair are murderers?
No, I mean it's the braids. The braids kind of resembling horns, like devil horns. You know? I guess it could also be like a wreath.
Look at Winston Payne though. That's the hair of a murderer.
That is the hair of a murderer. You're correct. He looks like BTK.
Stupid freaking hamster face there.
Oh yeah, she's a tiefling.
Yes, sir. Into old Greybeard's face.
Mr. Grossberg, try to set a better example for the young lady.
Yeah, evidence isn't the only thing in the court record. People's profiles are as well. You can toggle between profiles and evidence with tab, so be sure to get all over it.
Oh, the braids are meant to be in the shape of a heart. Okay, I get it. Now then, let's see what you've got. What was the cause of the bad blood between Phoenix Wright and the victim? Dated the victim, Doug Spalt. Yeah, that would be it. Oh! That's exciting.
The reason for the bad blood between the two of them was this woman here.
Dahlia Hawthorne, is it? Her name is literally Dahlia. Like, the Black Dahlia. Very good, Miss Faye. You seem to have picked up on at least this much. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. But up until about 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow. I hate that name.
It's a bird.
I know, but at least it's not swallows. It'd be worse if it was swallows, but like swallow, yeah, that's a bird. Sure, whatever. Clearly, she has some part to play in this story.
Ah, he's done it again. Before the cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking like he wants.
Very well, Mr. Payne. Please call your first witness. If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? The defendant himself? Well, Miss Faye?
It's fine. After all, Mr. Wright is innocent, right? The defense has no objection.
Very well. This is gonna be weird. The court calls Mr. Phoenix Wright to the witness stand. Hello, Raven.
He's always smiling.
Yeah, he's so cute. What a sweet boy. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Yes. My name is Phoenix Wright. My job is, well, right now I guess I'm a suspect. That's your job. No, he means what you did before you were arrested. Oh. I was a university student. Mr. Wright, you understand that you are suspected in the death of your fellow student Doug Swap. But I didn't do it. I'm innocent, I tell you. I'm telling you I was... Oh my god. Would the defendant please refrain from passing on his cold to the rest of us? It seems the witness has something he wants to say. Well then, Mr. Wright. Please tell us about your relation to the victim. Right away, Your Honor. I'm employed as someone who gets blamed for murder. Yeah, that's his job.
Professional fall guy.
Yeah. Whoa. Hello? What's this music?
This is a new cross-examination theme.
I don't... I'm not sure I like it.
Give it a bit. You'll go to like it.
Yeah, no, because I didn't like some of the music in the last game. What was it? It was the one where we're turning the tides, and it felt a lot less epic than like I think it's called Objection. Is the one from the first game?
Yeah, it's the objection theme. I was like da 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 da.
Yeah, but then I really came around on it. I was like, no, this is really good actually. I admit I was there, but I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. Oh, he has a wait. Does he have a British accent?
Doug Swallow does, yeah.
I see. So you hardly knew the victim. I'm glad he's dead, so we don't have to voice him yet. We don't have to do fake British accents until another trilogy. Right, like I said, I'm not a killer. Oh, I guess you are kind of doing one for Miles, aren't you?
Yeah,
Oh,
because I headcanon Miles as being British, despite the fact that he definitely have a German accent.
I'm gonna have to do British accents in DGS. I'm gonna have to practice.
Yeah, you will.
How the fuck? I don't even know. I don't even know how.
I'll coach you.
Yeah, okay. That'll help.
Whew. Looks like the judge understands.
Being naive, you know. Too naive.
I always forget that naive has the 2 dots.
Huh?
It seems that you've forgotten one small thing, young lady.
And that would be?
This witness still has to undergo something called cross-examination.
Cross-examination?
He is right. It's the defense's duty to carry out the cross-examination. The purpose is to determine if a witness's testimony contains any contradictions.
Contradictions?
If a witness is lying, their statements will conflict with the court record.
But Mr. Wright is my client.
Have we ever crossed... Yeah, we have.
Even if he is your client, in court all lies must be struck down. As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see.
Okay. Whatever, man. Whatever you say.
What does he mean by that? Is he saying the testimony just now? There was a lie? A contradiction?
Now then, your cross-examination, if you please, Miss Faye.
Please, Mr. Wright. Tell me you haven't been lying.
I guess this was 5 years ago, before everybody was super duper dirty.
Yeah.
Well, Von Karma would still have a career here, so...
You wouldn't do that to me, would you?
He looks very guilty there, actually. Okay, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna look through this. I don't... Alright. He currently has a cold. That's very funny. Okay, let's have to press all of that then.
You say there. You mean the place where the victim was murdered?
Yeah, sort of. The place where something happened anyway. Something? You can't hide what happened. We have photographic evidence.
Anyway, Mr. Wright. What were you doing at the scene of the crime? I thought you said you didn't know the victim, Mr. Swallow.
It was just a coincidence. We bumped into each other by accident. A coincidence, huh? I love that he gets so excited that he blows his mask up his face.
It's such a good animation.
I love him. He's so cute as a baby.
You say you found the body, so who called the police?
Huh? Unfortunately, it was some other students that notified the police. Other students? That's correct. They were witnesses. Witnesses who saw the defendant standing there next to the body in shock. I like how he looks actually kind of cool there.
With a scarf.
Yeah. His hand in his pocket, a little, like, smirk on his face. What? Is this true, Mr. Wright? Does he just sneeze when he gets nervous?
You stop sneezing every time you're in a bind.
Well, it's true that I was pretty shocked when I found the body, but I... Okay.
So, you didn't know his face or even his name, right?
Right. Well, no. That is, I mean...
So, which is it? Did you know him or not?
Okay, but saying that you barely knew him doesn't mean that you didn't know him. Does it? That's... Now, see here. You can't avoid answering the question by sneezing all day. Well, I guess I did know his name.
News to me. Why didn't you tell me that before?
I heard he used to date Dolly. Who is this Dolly person? Ah, yes, that would be the defendant's lover, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Oh, I see. Ah, young love, so bittersweet. But that's all I knew about him. Yeah, so he says I hardly knew the guy. That doesn't mean he doesn't. Alright, we'll just...
Mr. Wright, you stated the following in your testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with.
That's right! I mean, why would I even...
That doesn't sound right. If you hardly knew him, then why would you say that the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe?
Oh, yeah, that's actually a good point, Mia. It's a great point. Mina?
Well, Mr. Wright... Oh, sorry, well, Mr. Wright... I couldn't pick it up, I said it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't me. I'm not a killer, I swear. Mr. Wright, I will give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. How is it that you knew the victim was, as you put it, a British wannabe? Yes, well... He was always walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. Oh, how do we know he's British?
Did you see it at the crime scene? Union Jack, I mean.
Yes, that's right. I saw it at the crime scene. That's why I figured he must love British stuff, see? It's true, cross my heart. I swear I didn't do it.
Looking fishier than the salmon I ate last night.
May I ask you something, Miss Fay?
Yes, Your Honor. What is it now?
Who is this person anyway, this Union Jack fellow? The Union Jack is the name of the United Kingdom's flag. Oh, I see. So you mean like the Stars and Stripes, right? As usual, Your Honor, your insight astounds me.
Hey, something just occurred to me. Isn't there something strange with that bit just now?
Mia, there's a contradiction here.
Yeah, there sure is, isn't there?
Mr. Grossberg.
Quickly now. Show that boy you mean business. With evidence, I mean.
Okay, Mia, check the court record carefully.
Well, my dear, do you think you can manage on your own from this point?
Yes, absolutely.
1 year ago, I was in a courtroom just like this. I can do it. I can handle this myself.
You mustn't try to bite off more than you can chew, Mia.
I'll be fine. I know what I have to do.
Oh, wait, no, that must be the SL9 incident. Because this is 5 years before...
No, the SNL incident was only 2 years before Ace Attorney 1. This is 5 years before so this is 3 years before the first one, so a year before the SL9 incident.
No, this is 5 years before... This is
Before Trials and Tribulations, which is 2 years before, or 3 years before the first game.
Yeah, because every game is like a year.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought the SL9 incident happened 6 years before Ace Attorney 1. Or was that the case from Rise from the Ashes?
Oh, that was the SL9 incident. DL6 was Miles's dad dying, and that was like 15 years ago?
Yeah.
Because DL6 was 2001, and SL9 was 2015, I think? Or no, it's late 2014, so it's later this year.
Okay.
Remember, you can always press him to get some more information. Oh, and one more thing. When you're going to state a contradiction, make sure you present some definitive proof.
Okay, Mia, one more time, from the very beginning of his testimony.
We don't need to do that. Yeah.
Are you certain you saw the Union Jack?
Yeah, I'm sure. It was right there on his back. Miss Fay, is there some point to this line of questioning?
Your Honor, please take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back.
Maybe it got burned off by the electricity. Hey, wait a minute! He's wearing a leather jacket! The Union Jack was on the back of the t-shirt he was wearing.
I was under the impression that you accidentally came across the body. But if that was really the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you? You'd have no idea what he was wearing underneath the jacket.
No reaction.
Mr. Wright, you've been lying to me. I love this song.
Phoenix is too stupid to react. Please forgive me!
Mia, you've made our client cry.
Let him. That pee on his chest is insane for Phoenix anyway.
Whoa! Wait, what is she implying there?
Pathetic, I guess?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Or pansy.
Sure, I was thinking pussy, and I'm like, oh god.
I can't believe I trusted him. Mr. Wright was all wrong.
That was an impressive bit of cross-examination. Thank you
Phoenix
for
Wright.
Phoenix Wright. Yeah. Why is that so funny? I'm a child. Thank you for uncovering the defendant's lies for me. It's quite clear that this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of the crime. Ugh.
Uh-oh, did I go too far?
By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you taken any medicine for it? Yeah, I took some, but... Was the medicine that you took an over-the-counter brand called Cold Killer X? That sounds dope. Yeah, that's right. It kills colds good. Hey, wait a second. How did you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X? He's a fan.
He has the merch.
He has the merch. Would you happen to have that medicine with you right now? Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere.
You lost it? Does this even have anything to do with the case?
Mr. Wright, shall I tell you where your cold medicine is right now? Huh? Your Honor, I'd like you to take a look at another photo from the crime scene. Oh. What's this? In the victim's hand, it's Cold Killer X.
Yes, but even I've got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument won't work. There's no doubt as to who this bottle of Cold Killer X belongs to, especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints are all over it.
What?
Sensing his murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of medicine, dropped by Mr. Wright, and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so can only have been to identify his killer as Phoenix Wright. Oh. Sure, dude. Order! Order in the court! Your Honor, I'd like to present this photo and bottle as evidence. Dude, I fucking love Tylenol. I'm a big fan. Very well. The court will accept them into the record. Hold on, I'm actually curious. This was taken at, like, basically 3 o'clock.
I've passed
3:05. No, yeah, that kind of lines up, doesn't it? Wait. Oh, the victim's watch stopped at the time of death. At the time of death.
Mm-hmm.
Did they just round it down?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Alright. Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken. Broken? Yes, it ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it. Sure. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have some kind of explanation for all of this? Ugh.
This is really bad.
Oh, my buttocks, my poor hemorrhoids.
Dude, stop.
Dude, stop, please. Please stop. I don't want to hear about your asshole, dude.
He's gonna tell you whether you like it or not. He's a boomer. TMI is the only language he knows.
Why did he say that, Raven? Because he has hemorrhoids and they're acting up. That's why he said that. That's all. I guess that's the only logic in it. That's his... Mina has said that's his only character trait throughout this entire trial.
Yeah. They realized they didn't have much to work with, so they were just like, whatever, hemorrhoids. Like, Shutakumi straight up admitted in an interview that he decided on that character trait on a whim, and he said, if it was a different day, I might have decided to give him diarrhea or something instead.
I would love it if that's literally what I was saying at the start of the trial! But he has diarrhea! That's so funny. The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the Pharmacology Department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building. We talked for a bit, and then at around 3 o'clock we split up. Then later, when I went back, I found him lying there. I had been taking Cold Killer X for the last 2 or 3 days, but I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. Mr. Wright, that's completely different from the testimony you gave previously. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you wouldn't believe the truth. You'll forgive me if I say I hardly find your current testimony any more credible. Miss Faye, please begin your cross-examination.
Oh, please, Mr. Wright, don't tell any more lies.
Let's hope he's not telling a lie. Okay, so they split off at 3 o'clock. I feel like the discrepancy between 3 o'clock and 3:05 is enough for him to have died without Phoenix being the culprit.
5 minutes is a pretty long time. You can cook a rotisserie chicken in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Like, there's a very specific intent in them showing us his watch in that photo. That's me looking at it as a video game.
Yeah. And you never met the victim before then?
No, never. But that day, he called me up and told me he wanted to talk about Dolly. And this Dolly person is... We've been over this! It's kind of embarrassing. She's my, sweetheart.
What was that for, Mia?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just felt like stopping something all of a sudden.
What is up with that? Dahlia Thorne was also the lover of the murder victim, Doug Swallow. Before she met Mr. Wright, that is.
So it was one of those nasty love triangles, I see.
Why did she slap Grossberg there? I don't get it.
She got upset.
That this girl's straight.
Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should be at 2:45?
Yeah, and we were both there right on time.
You said the victim was in the Pharmacology Department, correct?
Yeah, he was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU. Oh, that's not a good... It's not a good nickname.
An alchemist, I see. Did he have a metal arm?
I gotta admit, it was a little suspicious. He had a whole laboratory and everything. Oh my god, he was making meth. It was filled with chemicals and strange medicines that run on high voltage electricity. What?
Ho, how fascinating. He sounds like he was quite an ambitious young man.
What do I do? Maybe I should ask him for some more details.
About the timing of the meeting.
So you're absolutely certain you were at 2:45?
Yeah, pretty sure. That's the time class ends. But they're always doing experiments, so it doesn't matter much.
Experiments?
Yeah, those pharmacology guys are always in the lab whipping up something.
Well, looks like he's right about the time anyway.
Witness, let's go on with your testimony.
You should get that, the other option from that as well.
I was immediately gonna go back and get that. Whoops, what's the skip button? There it is.
You hold the,
I got it.
I was wondering if you could tell us a bit more about the Pharmacology Department.
Well, okay, sure. I don't know all that much, though.
A little bit earlier in testimony, you said something interesting. You said the department uses strange machines that run on high voltage electricity.
Oh, hold on. That's right, and they sure look dangerous. They use non-standard voltages, so there are high voltage cables everywhere. Oh.
High voltage cables.
Oh. Yeah, there were electrical poles set up all around the building. The high voltage cables run overhead around the roof.
Finally, I think we're getting somewhere.
What? I'm noticing that Payne has not established the murder weapon, and that's probably because he knows that it's bullshit.
So what was it you were talking about?
You know, that maybe we should hang out again sometime. That's
Hang out again sometime. I wish that were true.
That's not true at all. I guess Mia doesn't know that, though. We know that.
So you say you went back.
Yeah, that's when I found the body.
Yes, but why did you go back in the first place? Weren't you angry with him?
Well, that's right, I was.
Then why, Mr. Wright? Why did you go back there?
I thought maybe we could make up. That's... Even he realizes that's bullshit.
Not judging by the atmosphere, I'm pretty sure no one's buying this.
Yeah.
Rather unusual to catch a cold this time of year, isn't it?
Yeah, I always get a little careless when the weather starts to warm up. I guess I shouldn't sleep with the window open this early in spring, huh?
I suppose common sense is not always common.
Poor Phoenix.
So, did anyone else know that you were taking cold medicine?
Well, I always took one after meals, so I'm pretty sure all my friends knew about it. Alright, I don't know how that's relevant.
On the daily incident, what did you do for lunch?
Huh? I was literally about to ask that exact same thing. What does that have to do with anything?
You can never be too sure.
I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. Dolly's homemade lunches are just the greatest. Her mini omelets are magically delicious. That's not... wait...
Gosh, Why did you punch me in the jaw?
Oh, is Mia like painfully single? Is that why she's so angry?
You'll see. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just feel like hurting someone all of a sudden.
I think that's enough for now.
Did you almost take his voice?
I almost did. It was force of habit.
So the defendant and the victim met at approximately the time of his death. And then the defendant returned to the scene for some unknown reason.
I'm not entirely convinced by his explanation about the medicine bottle either.
Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. Your testimony cannot be trusted.
What do you mean? I knew it was too much work for a little girl. Oh my god.
However, there is one mystery that still remains.
There is, Your Honor?
How the murder was carried out, of course. Just how was the victim electrocuted? I don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct?
Well, that is... You are correct, Your Honor. Huh. I don't believe you.
How exactly was Mr. Swallow killed? If I could somehow establish how it was done, maybe I could still come out of this mess smelling like a rose.
Yeah, we can do that, actually.
Your Honor?
Yes, Miss Faye.
I believe that if we were to piece together everything we've had up till now, we should be able to solve the mystery of how Mr. Swallow died.
That would be most impressive.
Quite the brash statement coming from a rookie. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of the court, yes? An attorney must be able to substantiate their arguments with evidence.
Of course I know that. Actually, I totally forgot that part.
She was just gonna say some shit and be like, yeah, that's how it happened. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Now then, Miss Faye, let me see what you've got. Show me how you believe the victim was electrocuted.
Okay, I'll present the crime photo.
As for the cause of death, I'd say this picture captures it quite well.
What? But there is nothing that even remotely resembles a murder weapon here. I am afraid the defense is going to have to explain this in a bit more detail. Miss Faye, where exactly in this photo is the murder weapon?
The big electrical cable hanging over the body, Mr. Judge? That would happen.
The one that's sparking?
Yeah, the one that's literally sparking as they took the photo?
Well, naturally, it's right here.
That's... What is that?
A severed electrical cable, I believe, Your Honor. Remember the testimony we've heard. The machines the pharmacology students use in their experiments require high voltage. And because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere.
So then, the high voltage cable...
Yes, the high voltage cable is the cause of death. That is the most likely explanation.
That certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, I believe some praise is in order.
Don't toy with me, old man.
Oh, get wrecked, Payne. Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a high-voltage cable. However...
I like how she's a lot more, like... I guess, like, she has more of an attitude than Phoenix, and I like that.
Yeah, she's not afraid to, like, get in their face. However, I want you to think about what that really implies. The only one who had the opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was... the defendant.
That much is certainly true.
Yes, and that's not all. We have proof. Irrefutable proof that will establish that Mr. Wright was the murderer.
You do? Well, what is it?
His fingerprints.
Fingerprints? You mean that the defendant's fingerprints were on something besides the medicine bottle?
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, the victim is wearing a leather jacket. And as you may know, leather holds fingerprints quite well.
You mean...
Yes, it was quite clearly imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket, the palm print of the defendant's very own hand.
What?
I can only think of one way Mr. Wright could have left a print like that. Intent on murder, he squarely pushed the victim towards the severed electrical cable. Oh, shit.
Order! 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 That's enough! I think we conclude that there is no reason to continue with this cross-examination.
You've woken us. We're done. Mr. Grossberg.
Wow, good attitude, man.
My hemorrhoids never lie. The show is over, Mia. I knew that boy was guilty the first time I saw him.
No, you're wrong. Mr. Wright is innocent.
He's absolutely innocent.
No further evidence is required to convince me of this man's guilt.
Your Honor.
At this time, I am prepared to render a verdict in this case.
Wait, what? Okay, I was about to lose my shit.
Do you have something further to add, Miss Fay?
Is this what you want, Mr. Wright? You still haven't told us the truth. The whole truth.
And nothing but the truth.
If you don't say something now, the judge is going to hand down his verdict.
But I can't. I just can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then I'd be...
It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney. You can trust me.
Miss Fay.
No matter what it is you have to say, I believe in you, and I'll represent you to the very end.
Shut up, Payne. We've already established the defendant's guilt. There's no further need for him to say anything. Well, wait a minute.
Mr. Wright.
I'll tell you what really happened. But I've already told you, Mr. Wright, there's no need for further... Uh-huh. I did it. What? I admit it. I pushed him. It's my... Oh, I accidentally skipped that. Whoops.
It is my fault that Doug Swallow died.
Okay, let's see what happened. This music is good. I like this track a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, is she a serial killer? Oh wait, did he actually... Wait, what the fuck? He actually killed him? No fucking way, I don't believe it. Well, considering the fact that he's not executed in the previous two games, I guess he probably didn't murder him.
What you just said, was that the truth?
Yes, I was afraid. Afraid that if I told the truth, everyone would think I was the murderer for sure.
Well, as things currently stand, we're all absolutely convinced you are.
But please give me one more chance to explain. This time I swear I'll tell the whole truth. It'll be okay, won't it, Miss Fay? I believe in you.
Oh, thank you. I still can't believe it. He really did push the victim.
It feels like my hemorrhoids are doing the Harlem Shake.
Oh, what the fuck? That's such a...
This
such a
predates the
dated
meme
joke.
by like a decade.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's just a dance. Like, it was just a dance before it became a meme.
That's crazy, actually. That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. I lost my temper and gave him a shove. This is just further establishing that Phoenix is actually, like, he has super strength. He can break down doors, he can fell men with a single push. He's Superman. At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A little while after I left, I started to get worried, so I went back, but he was just lying there dead. Well, the explanation is really quite simple. When you pushed him, Mr. Swallow flew back and touched the electrical cable. He died from the shock, and that, as they say, is that. But it stopped at the time of death.
A simple explanation indeed.
At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling. Wet from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted. But when I pushed him, there weren't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, even I would have noticed it.
True. Even a doofus like him couldn't miss that.
That's not... Is that how you spell doofus?
I guess like an old spelling.
I spell doofus with 2 O's. Miss Faye. Let me warn you right now that if your cross-examination doesn't yield any new facts, I intend to deliver my verdict without further delay. Are we clear on that?
Yes, Your Honor. Don't give up, Mia. If he is innocent, there must be some kind of evidence somewhere that will prove it.
Hey, Phoenix, mask over your nose, bud.
Nobody's gonna give you the puppy dog eyes.
Okay. What was he saying about her?
So what kinds of things did Mr. Swallow say to you?
He said all sorts of terrible things about Dolly. He said that she was a bad girl. I like that they got progressively higher pitched.
Yeah.
That's so good. Is that all? Yep. Well, Miss Faye, you heard him yourself.
Oh boy, you're not doing yourself any favors here, Mr. Wright. Please don't make this harder for me than it already is.
Anyway, after he said that, I just, yeah.
Tell me about what happened in a little more detail.
That guy, he just said what he wanted to say to me. And then he put on the jacket he was holding and started to leave. That's when I lost my temper and flew into a furious frenzy.
You went ape mode.
Yeah, he went ape shit. He got tired of being nice.
You turned to monkey.
I just gave him a light, gentle shove to the chest.
When you did that, there was no severed cable anywhere to be seen.
Is Doug Swallow actually a soccer player? and like, Phoenix just like tapped him on the chest, and Doug was like, just like pretended that he just basically like Hulk smashed him.
He flew 300 feet backwards and said, "My daddy will sue you."
Yeah, exactly. Right, there was nothing like that at all. But is it possible that you merely overlooked it? Well, I guess it's possible.
What are you doing? Don't let that guy steamroll over you like cheap asphalt.
I believe what's important here is the moment the push occurred. Let's continue on with the testimony, witness.
Yeah, what'd you hear?
A loud noise? And what would you say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright?
Oh yeah, Doug is weak to chest attacks of any nature. He has like a big glowing eyeball on his chest.
It's the Union Jack, it's glowing.
I'm not sure, but it was really loud. It was like, snap. You know, come to think of it, I wonder what that was. Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted. That wouldn't make a snap sound, would it?
You're not qualified to decide that. What should I do? I'm treading on some dangerous ground here.
Ask for more details, of course. Always.
Mr. Wright, that loud noise you heard may be extremely important. So try to remember what it was.
How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Aha! Could it have been...
Yes, could it have been? Hurry up and tell us.
When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding. Oh. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why it would snap. He fell right on top of it and it broke. Wait, what? He fell right on top of it? Also... I mean, so, okay, so this is, again, stuff that we know as the player, but not that, you know, anybody in the courtroom knows. But in that little scene, he lands on his back. Not on his stomach.
Yeah.
Interesting. That was probably the noise I heard.
An umbrella, huh? And did that umbrella belong to the victim?
Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella, cheap and frail, kind of like the owner. That does not make you look good, Phoenix. Then again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone.
Miss Faye. What do you think? Is there something important in that testimony just now?
Well,
Yes?
this is it, Mia. This new information you've been waiting for. Of course it's important. No, this cheap umbrella is more than important. It's vital.
Wow, Phoenix really did get a lot of his plays from Mia, huh?
Yep. I want to have it officially entered into testimony.
Ha! How perfectly fitting. Flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer. What are you talking about? Mia's fucking built. She's stacked, man. What are you talking about?
Look at that, look at the objection profile.
The court agrees to the defense's request. Witness, please add the bit about the cheap umbrella to your testimony.
Okay, so...
You can present that thing here now.
I kind of want to press him on the other stuff first, though.
After you showed the victim, did you leave the scene right away?
Yes, I did. I admit it. I was furious. You left without even checking Mr. Swallow's condition? Well, yeah. But like I said, I got worried about him later. Okay.
What time? Did you see anyone else at the scene of the crime?
Nope. Nobody.
Jeez. That stupid cough possibly sounded phony.
Is he actually faking it?
In that case, it's very hard to believe someone else could have been the murderer.
Well, unless we can find something that shows his innocence from the testimony, my dear. I'm afraid the judge will make us final decision with no remorse whatsoever.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay,
Right now,
we got it.
info.
We got it. I mean, I immediately picked up on it as he said it. Oh, Whoops, I passed over it.
We got it, she says as she passes over.
Listen, head empty. Yeah. Yeah.
Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning?
Because who the fuck could have figured that it was Felipin's? Come on, if I had mentioned that...
I would have been able to counter the prosecution's arguments earlier.
What do you mean by that?
Take another look at the crime scene photo. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closer, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole.
You're absolutely right.
The conclusion here is obvious.
Are we implying that he got up after he was pushed?
After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell. In other words,
Yeah.
after he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive.
No! Oh my god, he said... okay, here's my, like, absolute... I want to see this happen at the end of this trial. I want Payne to rip that pompadour off. and that's how he has, like, the bald spot at the top of his head.
Order! The victim, he moved? Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now?
Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene.
I want to present it as evidence immediately.
This is a good track, too.
Yeah.
But the umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind.
According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella.
Why have we... But he could have just said that, to be fair. We have no way to verify that that's true.
There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind.
But...
I know this matter of the umbrella seems relatively trivial, but as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render a final judgment.
No!
I must say, I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony.
Okay.
Well done, Mia.
Mr. Payne, what are you chuckling about?
Pardon me, Your Honor. It seems I was expecting too much of a free ride. It was foolish to think I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone.
I am afraid I don't follow what you're saying.
Let me guess, you have another witness.
Exactly. And this witness's testimony will be incontrovertible. That's right. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the right word.
That's the right word.
Specifically, that's a Pink Floyd reference.
Is it?
Yeah, and in the song "The Trial," there's a lyric. The testimony before the court is incontrovertible.
Wow, I never would have got that one. That actually makes me think that Pain's kind of cool.
Well, who is this witness?
Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne. You don't mean Dolly?
I do, Your Honor. The defendant's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing. That's right, she was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
What?
I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, my dear.
Bad news? You couldn't be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this.
You can't be serious.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
So are we now going to establish that Dahlia is the killer?
I think this is a good point for us to stop at. Court will now enter a 20-minute recess. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Wow, the recesses are super... Like, it doesn't take long to get to them in the early trials, huh?
Yeah, I mean, this is the very first trial.
I'm used to trial 4 in Ace Attorney 2, and that one's super long.
Yeah, I think the 5th case in this game is as long as the 4th one in that one.
Oof. There's 5 in this one?
Yep.
Oof. Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there.
It's alright. At least show us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright.
Okay, is he just doing this to... No, I feel like he's actually oblivious. Because, like... It would be very easy for this to be him covering for Dahlia, right? But I think he is actually just oblivious.
And yeah, Jazz is totally right. There's, like, a lot of really weird, like, esoteric references in this game.
They referenced the Harlem Shake. And that one was weird. But it's weird from a modern perspective, I guess.
Yeah, it was just like, it's like the Holy Gully or the, you know, it's just like an old-fashioned dance, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess I can start to relax then, huh?
Relax, my boy. You can't be serious after hiding such important facts.
But the next witness is my Dolly, right? She'll save me. I just know she will. No, she won't.
Why do you think that?
Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life, that's why.
Love of your life, huh?
Considering the fact that we have not heard of this character before, I'm gonna assume how this works out.
Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne?
Sure, no problem. Dolly and I, we first met about 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse. What?
He's so baby.
Oh my god, why does he have... That's a weird necklace for Phoenix to have. Actually, I'm starting to be a lawyer on the side. Anyway, that's not important. One day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this. She gave this to me the day we met as a symbol of our love. The day that you met? She'd been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off. But before she gave it to me, she said, I want you to carry this.
But she gave it to you as a present, I see.
The timeline there is weird. Because if... Okay, so she got together with Phoenix 8 months ago. And also broke up with Doug 8 months ago.
Yeah, same month.
Same month.
Phoenix was the rebound.
Yeah, clearly. But, like, there's gotta be a reason that that happened. Wait, was Phoenix an art major?
Yeah, he's an art student.
I love this boy.
Check his profile real quick.
I love this sweet baby boy! Oh yeah, he's a third-year art student! Oh my god, I love young Phoenix. This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little dolly.
Certainly is the little bottle, alright.
Yeah, it sure is the thing that you just said it is. It makes me so happy. I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world. We've never seen Phoenix do art, though.
There's some official promo art of the game where he's making sculptures and whatever. It's very cute.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anyway. So after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating?
Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. What?
What a strange girl asking for a present back like that.
Are they actually dating?
By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago, it wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it?
Huh? Yeah, it was. But how did you...
This happened on August 27th, right here in this courthouse.
What's this? A newspaper clipping? Let's see. Murder in the courthouse? Murder?
What are you reading there? Let me see that.
What?
Oh, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there is some connection between these two cases, am I correct?
What? Hold on. Oh! Huh. Yeah, that is very suspicious, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Who was this lawyer?
I don't know.
Does it matter?
Not really.
No, it's
a
just,
lawyer.
it's just some guy.
Just some dude.
Just some dude. Okay.
I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. I need to finish this myself.
Ah, yes, but I'm afraid what you will have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go and have a look in the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find.
Thank you.
I want to do whatever I can to be of help to you, Mia. Well, looks like the race is about over. We better all get moving.
Zervoil asked now that we got young Phoenix, when do we get Toon Phoenix? Is that not every Phoenix? That's every Phoenix.
That's Phoenix in the mobile puzzle fighter game where he's got like a giant head.
Oh, yeah! That's true.
Recess sure will seem longer than 20 minutes, though.
Okay. Let's take a little break, shall we? So... Whoa! That is some fucking save music! Okay, so this is an interesting first case for this game.
It's the second best first case in the series, in my opinion, right behind Apollo Justice's. Apollo Justice's first case is unironically the highlight of that game.
Is that that's the one with Hobo Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
So that's Phoenix as a defendant again.
Yeah, it's not a coincidence the two best first cases in the series are the ones where Phoenix is the defendant. Though, yeah. I will say, both of the Great Ace Attorney games have extremely good first cases as well, so I'll have to reevaluate my ranking sometime.
Phoenix also has an entirely different vibe in the Apollo Justice one, from what I remember.
Yeah.
Because he seems cooler. He seems like not a massive dweeb.
He seems like a nothing personnel kid type.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey, just as an aside, I really appreciate that doesthedogdie.com has gone from just saying whether or not the dog dies in a movie or a game and just does like flat out content warnings for like everything. It's very
It's
good.
pretty strong. It's a good decision, yeah.
Very good website.
Absolutely.
I checked it for Until Dawn, and it doesn't mention some things.
Yeah. But yeah, like it's a good site. I'm glad that it actually became like a more serious thing once people started using it seriously.
Yeah, it stopped being a meme and became like an actual thing. Not that being uncomfortable with dogs dying in media is a meme, but
but yeah, it was very much like a thing where like people use it ironically before, but now it's like they actually took it seriously, and I'm glad that they did that.
That's good. You're gonna have to you're gonna have to remind me about the specific thing in Until Dawn, because I can't actually remember.
It's the name of the creatures.
Is it the name of the creatures? That's what I was thinking, and I wasn't sure.
It's in indigenous cultures, in certain ones, it's considered to be like extremely disrespectful to say the name out loud.
Oh, okay.
Because it invokes its power and its spirit, so it's just best to avoid it if you can.
That makes sense. That is said a lot in that game.
It sure is, yeah.
That's said a lot. That's
also, yeah, Jazz is entirely correct. The first cases in both the DGS/GAA games are quite long, which is a good thing for some people and not for others.
I like the long cases. The long cases tend to be the most interesting ones.
It's good in that the games have more content. It's not good in that, as prologues, they do take a little bit to get going, which, again, is very subjective whether it's a good or bad thing.
Yeah.
I enjoy it, but I totally understand when people don't enjoy it.
I guess the long cases that I've appreciated were late in the game, and they're like what the entire game has been building up to, right?
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll get there. God, I'm gonna have to buy Apollo Justice probably tomorrow. I'll buy Apollo Justice tomorrow.
Cool.
Because we're encroaching on territory where I do not own the games. I have to install BlueStacks. Ugh.
It's like that takes like 4 seconds. I did it when I first got my laptop.
Yeah.
Ironically, I did it when I first got my laptop, so I could play the fan translation of Great Ace Attorney myself. because the first time I played Great Ace Attorney, I was actually sitting there with a friend who understood Japanese, who was live translating it for you.
Yeah.
In the unlikely chance that you're listening to this, Judy, I very much appreciate you. Thank you for sitting with me for several hours and doing that with me.
Avoid the fan translation of DGS by the way.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. Wait for the official thing.
Wait for the official thing, because they literally put extra slurs in the translation that are just not there. They made it more racist than it already is. So that's cool. Excellent.
Excellent. This fandom can't have any nice things.
No, the Phoenix Wright fandom, or the Ace Attorney fandom, I should say, is, I've heard some things from Claire.
I mean, to be fair, most fandoms are
yes, most fandoms are bad.
The ways in which this fandom is bad, though, are very...
I feel like the Ace Attorney fandom is probably bad in similar ways to the Danganronpa fandom.
I wouldn't say exactly. The Danganronpa fandom is like a lot of like annoying people.
Not now. But back when Danganronpa was first, like, gaining traction.
I can't speak to that. I can't speak to that because I didn't get into Danganronpa, or in fact, I wasn't even aware the series existed until it came out in North America.
I think Danganronpa because there's a lot of shared DNA between Danganronpa and Ace Attorney, obviously. Like, they're both mystery games, and they have, like, trials and stuff like that. So there are a lot of people who play these games and think they're very smart for figuring out the mysteries in these games. Which is silly in the case, especially of Ace Attorney. Because Ace Attorney is kind of baby's first mystery game. I don't know, people just think they're super smart for playing through mystery games that are made for teenagers/children.
And yeah, no, that's totally right. Someone in the transition team doesn't understand racism other than calling people slurs, and it's like,
yes.
Again, we will just restate 8-hour rant. 8 hours justifying extra slurs.
Yes. Fuck. I tried to actually follow what they were saying, and I was like, you're just rambling. And they rambled for 8 hours when they could have spent that 8 hours taking the slurs out of the translation.
Like, let's be clear, based on what you know with the official localization, it also has some problems. Like, I think it's kind of not cool that a lot of the Japanese characters' names were localized as nonsense-sounding, vaguely Japanese names, which is like, you know what? That's more than a little bit culturally insensitive. I
find that weird too, though, because like it's Capcom.
Yeah, and like it feels like they were kind of emboldened by what they do with the names in Spirit of Justice. Because in Spirit of Justice, mostly takes place in Kurain, which is a fictional Southwest Asian country, and in both Japanese and English.
Isn't Kurain where Maya's from?
That's the village. This is the Kingdom of Kurain, spelled KHU_RAIN.
Is it a different thing?
It's its own country. It's where the religion originated.
Oh, okay.
So, like, in both Japanese and English, because this is a made-up country, the characters have names that sound, like, vaguely foreign, but are just, like, puns. And, like, you can get away with that in a made-up country because it's your own, you know, you're making up this entire culture and people from the ground up. But when you're localizing, like, you know...
It literally, DGS literally takes place in Japan.
Yeah, it literally takes place in Japan. It just feels uncomfortable, yeah, like, just changing real Japanese names into nonsense ones that sound vaguely Japanese.
Yeah, that seems weird.
Yeah, and it's double weird because there's two characters in the game whose names they've revealed so far who are of nationalities other than Japanese, like Russian and French, and they actually give them authentic names, like that aren't just puns, like they're actual real names in their cultures that also work as puns. So I don't understand why they didn't give the Japanese characters that same
is super
benefit.
Weird.
Anyway, this is a conversation for when we get to DGS.
Well, that's also, like, super weird, because Capcom is literally a Japanese company, so I don't know why that would even be a thing that anybody thought to do.
Yeah, I don't know who is responsible for the localization. I don't want to say that they're, like, you know, I don't want to say that it's misinformed, because for all I know, Janet Hisu could be doing this, and I want to call an Asian woman, you know, anti-Asian for localizing Japanese names, but... It's something worth discussing, and I think that being critical of things, even things you love, is important for being honest about your love for stuff.
Oh, yeah, by the way, that reminds me, all of the characters in this game have Japanese names that aren't, like, Phoenix Wright and Miles Edgeworth, right?
Yeah, in Japanese, Phoenix is Ryuichi Naruhodo, and Edgeworth is Mitsurugi Kenji.
Yeah, I saw... So I was confused, because it was probably Jazz that I saw retweeting this. But I saw, like, Narumitsu, and I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that's the fandom ship name for them, because it's Naruhodo and Mitsurugi.
And I was like, and I was like, do they have different names in Japan? That's weird.
Yeah, we're getting a bit in the weeds here, but I want to take this time just to, like, talk a little bit about before the games were called Ace Attorney / in Japanese it's called Gekuten Saiban. Some of the beta names they had were incredible. Like... So I'm reading off of an interview with Shutakumi right now, and originally some of the names that they were going to go for the series overall were Naruhodo-kun's Screaming Trials, Naruhodo-kun's Outrageous Defense.
Oh, these are good.
And then even before that, before they decided on Naruhodo as the main character, some of the names they had tossed around were Survivabon, which is a combination of survival, and Saibon means like trial or proceeding.
That makes it sound more like Danganronpa.
the Attorney Brothers.
The Attorney Brothers.
Yeah. Bingo Bango, because Bango means defense in Japanese.
Bingo Bango! Oh, that's so good!
Boogie Woogie Innocence.
Oh, I wish that's what it was called! Oh, that's so good!
And finally, in one of the earliest stages, when one of the creative leads was tossing around the idea of making all of the main characters anthropomorphic hamsters...
What?
One of the potential titles was Let's Save Hamsters.
Oh my god, I want to live in that timeline. Where Ace Attorney is just like Hamtaro, but it's the law. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
whenever you
so
look at Ace
good.
Attorney, just think about Let's Save Hamsters
Let's
and
save
Boogie Woogie
Hamsters.
Innocence.
Boogie Woogie Innocence. That's the best one. I want to play Boogie Woogie Innocence. Oh, I love that. It's weird that we're talking about this 3 games deep.
I just learned this like this past weekend. I was doing some preliminary reading for this so I could be fully informed on the history and production of this game.
But I mean, like, with the names and stuff too, like, I feel like that's something that would have come up in the first game. But I'm only now like, oh yeah, there's differences between the English and the Japanese. That's weird. Oh
Yeah.
Boogie, I'm fucking changing the stream title. No, I mean I'll use that. I'll use that tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Wednesday.
Boogie Woogie Innocence.
Boogie Woogie Innocence. I should change it to Let's Save Hamsters at least. But
Let's
Boogie Woogie Innocence is so fucking. That's so choice. That's so fucking choice.
It's excellent. I'm really happy that Shutakumi is willing to admit this nonsense.
Oh, I like Shutakumi a lot. It's very funny. Oh, that's great. Okay, we should carry on because that was a good like almost 20 minutes of just talking shit.
It's all right, and I'm sure people will understand.
That's very.
You understand, right, people?
I am literally all smiles at Boogie Woogie Innocence. That's so good. Oh, okay. I have to get into judge mode.
Oh, hold on, I'm shifting to judge mode.
Yeah.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness.
This next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand. Oh my god, look at her.
I'll let you have her.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do a normal girl voice for her, I think. Is she trying to be Snow White?
What's with this stiff silence?
In my long career as a judge, I have been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word. But in your case, I must admit that you radiate a glow of complete sincerity.
I can't believe you actually said that.
No, that sounds about right for the judge. Oh, now then, witness, could you please state your full name?
Don't worry, sweetie. There's no need to be nervous.
If anyone says anything rude, be sure I'll cut them right down to size.
And I will bash them with my gavel.
I love how they look straight at me when they say that.
That's a threat. You can't threaten a lawyer. Thank you for calming my nerves. You were all so nice. I almost feel right at home. Not at all.
It was nothing.
If we may move on now, what is your full name and occupation?
What are the butterflies going to do? Yeah, that's a good question. Oh my god, wait, is this a Persona game? Hold on. Wait, hold on. There's blue butterflies. Philemon's here. I got it. This is in the Persona universe. My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. I don't like you. The honor is all mine.
No, the honor is all mine.
Well, we know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Oh, that's a bad reference. Sir? Is there something I can help you with?
You just go on and say whatever is on your mind.
I'm sure there must be some kind of mistake. Feeny wouldn't kill anyone. Oh no. Feeny. Wait, Mr. Feeny! Oh, I'm making myself laugh too much in this trial. I just know it.
Yes, yes, I can see why you'd say that.
You're gonna be a tough witness, alright.
Mr. Feeny.
It only took her 12 seconds to wrap it all around her little finger.
Old Man Phoenix is a high school teacher.
Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please.
Alright. I had been planning to go back to Feeny's place. I can't say that. After class was over.
Feeny the weenie.
Feeny the Weenie! Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. Then suddenly Dog. Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed. Dog! That's when Feeny noticed that I was there. I went to go and find some other students and they called the authorities. That's not right.
I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, you're the man now, Doc. Oh. Young lady, as old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn. Nevertheless, it is my job to discover the truth. Please tell us the truth. But I would never.
That's more than enough, witness. I won't allow this to continue.
What do you mean by that?
Please, let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win my case with a bunch of paper-thin lies.
Oh. You haven't changed a bit. Wait, they know each other?
They got beef.
They got beef? Mia Fey. What's this? So you two are acquainted?
Yes, we've met before. Once.
In any case, Miss Fey, the floor is all yours.
It's good to see you again, Madame Fey.
Madame, I'm no one's grandma yet, girlie.
And you never will be.
It's a good running joke from the second game when Phoenix kept calling Morgan Madame Fey.
Oh yeah, that's true. I read this already. I don't do that here.
Now, unless I'm mistaken, Mr. Wright, is in the art department.
I love that you also have to say it.
If that's the case, then what were you doing in the pharmacology building?
Well, I'm in the literature department. I'm studying Japanese senryu poetry.
Oh ho, how wonderful. It's that humorous yet satirical style of haiku, yes?
Nothing left to do when a man reaches this age. Sleep is his best friend.
That's supposed to be poetry? That's more like a midlife crisis.
That it also isn't funny. For me to get to the art department, I have to walk through that back area.
Ah, yes, I see. That makes sense. When I went to enter the courthouse, I always walked through the front doors.
What?
How else would you enter? Teleportation?
Yeah. No, he's just always here. He never leaves that chair, except for the one point in Ace Attorney 2 where he leaves the chair.
So who's this Dougie person?
Oh, I'm sorry. Doug Swallow. We were dating until about 8 months ago.
Doug Walker is my favorite YouTuber.
Did I say Doug Walker?
No.
Oh, okay. I legitimately thought I said that.
So what were Dougie, Mr. Swallow, and Mr. Wright talking about anyway?
How can you be so mean? I would never eavesdrop. I wasn't raised to be so rude and unrefined. That's right, Miss Fey.
Don't drag the witness down to your level.
Why am I being demonized here?
Please, go on. What did you see next?
You know what? I feel like a lot of the time, the witness doesn't even have to say anything in their own defense. The prosecutor and the judge just, like, jump down your throat for suggesting something. He got all wobbly and just collapsed.
He's saying the victim just collapsed on his own?
Doug got killed because of his bad review of the wall. Yes.
In other words, the defendant had never touched the victim. Is that...
I was watching the whole time. Feeny never did a thing to Dougie.
I press her for no good reason. I know the judge will get angry with me. So what should I do about her testimony just now?
I mean, would Phoenix's testimony be a contradiction to that?
Yeah.
Alright.
Evil lives are not very becoming, Miss Hawthorne. So let's drop them, shall we?
What? I would never. Oh my god, I'm voicing so many characters in the shop. I'm trying to take a sip of coffee in between lines, and I'm like, oh no, there's so many people.
It's okay, that'll be case 4 and 5 of this game for me.
Miss Faye, I will not allow you to badger this witness. I believe the defense is engaged in a fishing expedition. That is, she has no supporting... But please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job.
Now then, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket.
Oh yeah, that it also is supporting evidence.
It has already been shown that Mr. Wright did in fact push the victim.
What?
There's no need to try and cover for the defendant. It would be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth.
There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything that you saw.
Yes, Your Honor, I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony.
It's like we're finally getting somewhere.
Okay. She didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie. Dougie. What is... Dougie Jones. That's what it is. That's what it is. I was like, why is that name invoking something in me?
We should make a Twin Peaks Ace Attorney spin-off where Cooper is put on trial for Dougie's crimes.
Yeah! Oh my god, I just want a Twin Peaks video. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. That kind of already exists, doesn't it? Right. I want an actual Twin Peaks video game not made by a transphobe. Anyway.
You didn't see it?
Well, I saw the moment when Dougie fell to the ground. And at that time, there was only the two of them at the scene. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and the victim, Doug Swallow. Yes, that's right.
What did Phoenix's testimony say?
That's not true. If she saw it, then she was there.
Go forward one.
What?
Go forward one.
It
Compare that to the testimony. Oh, I mean Phoenix's testimony.
Oh, Phoenix's testimony. Oh, yeah. Well, Phoenix's testimony doesn't actually give us anything related to that. Oh, no, there was a loud sound when this happened. Nope, yeah, you're right.
So then, what did it look like they were doing to you?
I thought they were having a nice, friendly afternoon conversation.
Oh, give me a break.
That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
No, nothing at all, Mr. Judge.
Oh, I like the sound of that, Mr. Judge. Now then, please proceed with your testimony.
Alright. That's bullshit, obviously. Obviously, I say, as if I knew all along.
You say you didn't hear anything unusual. Is that correct?
Yes, that's why I was very relaxed looking at the scenery around me.
That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And he clearly testified to the effect.
I would appreciate it if boyfriend was in quotation marks, I'm not sure that they're actually dating.
That when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise.
Hey, he said that?
If you're really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well?
Well, maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable. What? I'm realizing something here. This is just making Phoenix look more guilty.
It sure does.
Because like, what we're saying here is Phoenix did this thing, and, like, his girlfriend is covering for him. But I guess we'll get to the point where we are implicating her in the murder in a little bit.
But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise, like a snap.
Are we gonna be able to get through this one in one stream, by the way?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
We're getting close to the end already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. I guess we'll do...
Like,
yeah.
we're already more than halfway done, so...
Yeah, I guess we'll start the second trial in this stream then.
Okay. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression.
Ah! May I have a moment to answer?
By all means.
I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on, and I was listening to music at the time.
Oh no, she has her AirPods in.
Headphones? You mean that both of your ears were covered? The rain was just beginning to let up, but it seemed as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. So the sky continued to flash and... This girl's weird.
She's cultured.
She is cultured.
Thunderbolts and lightning, huh?
Very, very frightening. Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder, so I put my headphones on to block it out. Well, Your Honor, as you can see, there weren't any contradictions in her testimony after all.
Wait a sec, Mia. That testimony just now. She said something that would totally change this whole case.
There was lightning?
Yeah.
Is that... oh no, are we really gonna... Are we really implying that he was struck by lightning?
Your Honor, there is a problem with the witness's testimony.
What do you mean?
Oh my god, is the cable actually a red herring?
Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, correct?
Yes, what about it?
Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right?
Now's not the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye.
Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning?
Oh! I must admit that the thought had not occurred to me.
Thoughts do occur to this guy anyway.
I don't know, not many. The judge is very head empty.
This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered.
Yeah.
But that very premise itself is mistaken.
Yes!
The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was, in fact, the victim of a stray bolt.
What? But...
It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was actually accidental?
Yes.
Alright, you did it, Mia.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Now this just raises another question for me. Anytime somebody dies in Ace Attorney, do they have to hold a trial to determine that they weren't actually murdered? Is murder so prevalent in Ace Attorney that any death is assumed to be a murder? Like, cause like, that crime scene photo just looks like an accident to me. I'm hurt that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye.
I love the little Wario laugh you did for him.
That was very Wario, wasn't it?
Huh?
I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on that day at that location.
What?
What's more, we have evidence that the electrical cable is definitely linked to this case that you yourself, Mia Faye, established.
Evidence, Mr. Payne. Well, what is the evidence?
This affidavit.
And who is this affidavit from?
The pharmacology students who were conducting experiments in their labs that day. Allow me to read out the court to the... Blah. I read too fast. Allow me to read out to the court the testimony of the pharmacology students. All equipment in the labs lost power all of a sudden at around 3 p.m. that day.
Was it a blackout?
All of the lab's equipment runs on high voltage, Your Honor.
You're saying the equipment lost power because...
Precisely. They lost power because of the severed electrical cable. The power outage occurred at approximately 3 p.m.
which fits with the time of death listed in the autopsy report.
Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable. What? Why did he make Mia establish that instead of presenting the affidavit earlier?
Because he wanted an easy win.
Yeah, but he also said that, like, it was a mystery. he didn't know. Did he get... I guess he could have gotten this affidavit during the recess?
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll just assume that. Because otherwise... I mean, it's also possible that Payne's an idiot, which... Yeah. Totally.
That's not even a possibility. That's a certainty.
That's a certainty. According to the students, the cables were very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future.
I see.
Apparently, the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break.
They also say at the bottom here, our bad.
What?
Just like, it's so funny. It's like, yeah, we knew that they were dangerous. We kept them up anyways.
Yeah, like what? Why would you have those then?
However, there is one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by any small bump, then it wouldn't have snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
Miss Faye, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cable?
Your Honor,
Umbrella?
I don't like how this is looking for one bit. I have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion.
Well then, let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break?
Umbrella.
I don't think it was the umbrella. I think you're supposed to present Phoenix's profile here.
What?
Because he said he confirmed he shoved him, right?
Yeah, but that wouldn't shove the cable. That would shove
If you bumped
the
into the
electrical
pole,
pole.
it would. But if you bumped into the pole, it would probably break the cable.
Is that what this is implying? Okay. Alright. No, that's not right. Oh, no, that is right. The music did go away.
Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony.
The defendant's testimony.
Wait, are we just... Wait, hold on, Mia. What are you doing? What are you doing?
He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened at around 3 p.m., correct?
Yes, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that...
The lab equipment lost power at 2:55 p.m., which fits right in Mr. Wright's timeline. In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage.
Yes, the prosecution also came to that same conclusion. Because of course it did, because that makes Phoenix look wicked guilty. And it was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted.
I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. That's right. The victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break.
Well, that makes sense. And then the victim was electrocuted.
Oh, that's a good animation.
That's so good.
That's some hot girl shit right there.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no, it doesn't make sense at all. If the victim was shoved into the far pole, then he couldn't have been electrocuted by the severed cable in the foreground here. In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim.
Yeah. Who else was there?
Order! Order in the court!
Ah, the lamentations of my enemy. How I've longed to hear them.
Oh, she's sadistic.
It's true. The defense is absolutely correct. There doesn't seem to be any way the defendant could have...
Mr. Judge, sir, may I say something? The Madame Attorney's explanation, she said some things that are a little different than I remember them.
What?
What the...
Please, just once more. May I please testify one last time? Please, Mr. Judge?
Of course it's all right. Just go right ahead and give your new testimony.
This is it. She's finally starting to show her true colors.
Is she?
Yeah, Mia is a Conan fan. It is established in one of these. I can't remember if it's this game or the first game, where it establishes she does actually like watching movies a lot.
Yeah, like the Lamentations of Their Women or whatever, right? Something like
that.
that.
The Lamentations of Your Foes.
Yeah. Fuck, that is a reference. That's a deep cut. The truth is, Feeny pushed him twice. The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him, but Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind. The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted, it all occurred in less than a minute. No, it didn't. It objectively did not.
Finally, it's relevant.
I've only been holding on to that little tidbit of info for the entire trial.
So after being shoved, the victim got up and tried to run away.
And that is when the defendant pushed him for the second time. I'm so sorry, Feeny, but I just have to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge?
Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are. Now then, Miss Fay, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Okay, well, I immediately know what I'm going to point out as a contradiction. Incorrect. That's a fabrication. We made it up.
That's enough, witness.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture?
Welcome back, Cookie. Oh, that medicine. That's the one Feeny likes to take for his cold.
It's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. It stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted.
It's really convenient that this keeps happening in every case where the time is relevant, right?
I think this one also had a workaround, though, and it was the one the power stopped.
Oh. Yeah, that would also... Yeah, that would... yeah. That's right.
In other words, 3:05 p.m.
Yes, and your point is, Miss Fay?
My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered the power outage due to the cable snapping?
Oh, there we... Yeah, okay, there we go. Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55 p.m.
Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne?
Did my controller just unplug? Oh, I think it did. Oh, no.
You got too into the yarg.
I did. I got too excited. Where'd it go? Come back. Thank you. There we go.
What happened during that 10-minute interval? The defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow.
Dun dun dun! I wonder who it could be. Order! Order in the court! This is nonsense. The real murderer?
Even you can't deny the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution. Are completely unaccounted for.
Then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it? Who else was there?
There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene was there a window of opportunity for the real killer.
Miss Fay, is the defense ready to indict someone as this real killer?
It's finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Yes, Your Honor. We are ready.
Very well, but remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized. Think very carefully before you speak, Miss Fay.
I mean, I know exactly who... I mean...
Winston Payne.
What?
It was Winston Payne.
Yeah, it was Winston Payne. Yeah, that's him. A veteran lawyer with a little too much confidence. I like his little kitty face. Oh no, you said it was a hamster face. Yeah.
Let's save hamsters.
Let's save hamsters.
It could only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne.
How could you? The defense is grasping at straws.
10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing that time, Mr. Hawthorne?
Mr. Hawthorne.
Sorry, Miss Hawthorne. Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find it hard to believe you didn't lift a finger to stop the man dearest to you.
Good point.
Order! 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 Miss Faye! What? I mean, why? That is to say...
Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands.
Ah! Why? But why, though? How can you say something so mean, Madame Faye? I didn't do anything.
Miss Faye, this is a very serious charge you are...
Oh, hey, Phoenix, what's up? Your Honor, please, I have something I want to say.
What is it?
Please strike everything the defense said just now from the record.
What the? Are you daft?
You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that.
Mr. Wright, get back in your seat. Bailiff, grab that man.
Leave my Dolly alone. Oh, poor Phoenix. Oh. Is she? Oh, wait, that was Grossberg.
What did you think it was?
I thought it was Dolly going evil, going sicko mode.
He's gotten himself way in over his head.
Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back.
I didn't even notice that you left.
It seems I've arrived just in the nick of time. I found the police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna also get her for a previous murder, I assume. Let me look at this. Location, district, courthouse, cafeteria, date, August 27th. Victim, Diego Armando. Occupation, lawyer. Suspect, Dahlia Hawthorne. Armando ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Traces of poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or on the suspect's person. It is unclear how the poison entered the victim's coffee cup. Are we gonna have to solve this?
For one, baby.
Armando ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Regarding another... So, she killed Armando. And it's possible that she's a suspect in another case of murder.
Yes. Remember I said before, this is the most serialized game in the entire series?
So, Dahlia being named Dahlia is probably a direct reference, then.
Probably, yeah.
To the actual Black Dahlia.
Most likely.
That makes sense.
It's Dahlia's all the way down.
If she's a serial killer, then yeah.
Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
You better take a good look at it. It, details how you came to lose your boyfriend.
Oh, I see.
Mia Fade Bicon.
Yeah, clearly. Fuck yeah. She had a thing with Lana in college. That's correct.
Yeah.
That's canon. That's facts. We don't take criticism on
You
that.
don't take your dumb headcanons or fanfics. This is all facts, no printer.
Yeah, all facts.
Now then, the defense has made a very serious accusation. Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, really, Your Honor, May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor? Don't you worry, my dear. I have the situation well in hand. Oh yeah, I guess Ace Attorney did have an actual serial killer. Actual serial killer victim in Rise from the Ashes?
He was a victim of Gant. The serial killer himself was the victim of Gant.
Why do I not remember Rise from the Ashes? Who was killed in Rise from the Ashes?
So Bruce Goodman was killed in the present, and both Neil Marshall and Joe Dark were killed in the past.
Oh. Yeah. But did Gant kill Joe Dark?
No, he just framed him for murder so that he could get him executed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that is murder. That is absolutely... But Joe Dark did kill a shitload of other people in his...
Through incompetence.
In his Bumble-a-thon. his Bumble murder
quest.
spree.
Bumble Quest 2014.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say Joe Dark's a victim. I would say Neil is the victim in that situation. Because, like, Joe Dark would have been executed anyway, right?
If he was found guilty, yeah.
Yeah.
But he came to them, like, he admitted to it, so it's possibly would have gotten a lighter sentence.
Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah, fuck Gant. I forgot about that guy. Fuck that guy. That guy sucks.
Rise from the Ashes, the ACAB case.
Yeah. Alright,
literally ends with him saying, "What are you gonna do without the police?"
Have you executed, bud? That's what. That is, go right ahead. Madame Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie?
Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright.
I told you that you should let me handle this. Weep. Why? How is it a sound effect?
She says it out loud. She goes, weep.
Weep, a heem, whimper, whimper.
Snarf, snarf.
Sorry, please go ahead. How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. This is all just too much for poor little me to bear.
I'm coming down with the case of the vapors. I believe the girl is trying to ask what on earth her motive would be. The answer to that lies in the heart of battle.
Mia, what do you fight for?
Eight months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building. And then, that same day, two of them accidentally met. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Further testimony? What about?
About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Sneaky, sneaky! I see what she's doing! What could that possibly have to do with this case?
The witness claims that she had no reason to affirm the defendant, am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests she, in fact, had a very good reason.
Very well, then. The court grants the defense's request. Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a bit longer?
Of course not, Mr. Judge.
Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Mia's gonna draw a sword.
The girls are fighting!
I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago.
Kicking things up a bit in the tempo.
Yeah, okay, I like this version of it better. I don't like the slow version. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement meeting room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. We've been going out ever since that fateful day. Shut up. I'm not saying that, Phoenix. Fuck you. I'm not saying that.
Mr. Wright, do that again and you will be held in contempt of court.
Now we enter the final act for the little drama.
As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her.
Wait, what? Huh? What? Hey, what? What does that mean? Wait, what does that mean, though?
Get her.
Get her! Like, what?
Grossberg said calling all besties. Kill.
Kill! Okay, let's see. Okay, hold on. What is this?
I know what this is!
Oh my god, that's why she gave it to Phoenix! I figured it out! It's a bottle!
sneaky bitch.
It have a poisons in it. And she gave it to Phoenix, so it wasn't in her possession when they interviewed her. And that's why the police report says that there was no poison in the vicinity or on the suspect's person because she gave it to Phoenix.
Remember what Phoenix said that she asked him every day?
Give it back. What the fuck is up with that? Well, I don't even want to like get into that. Like what?
She shows it to everyone. She literally gave it to the stupidest person she could possibly have given it to.
She shows it to everybody. Oh my god.
He just like opens the phone book and calls every number sequentially. He's like, hey, do you want to see this cute little bottom necklace that my girlfriend Dahlia Hawthorne gave to me on August 27th, 2014?
Oh my god, Phoenix. Oh my god, Phoenix, you're such a doofus. What do you mean I've skipped half of the game's plot already? Is that what? Huh? Okay, hold on. Okay. I can't believe I don't even it wasn't even related to anything she said. I just saw it and I was like, "Oh. I understand now." I guess it was just the added context of the police report that made it click, I think.
Mm-hmm. So until that time, you had been dating Doug Swallow?
Yes, I'm a real fool, I know. Letting my emotions change so quickly, I'm ashamed of myself.
No, not at all. Look at me, I'm infamous for changing my mind. My critics have even taken to calling me Judge Fickle. Ho, ho, ho.
Maybe you should look for a different line of work.
Maybe you should do a little bit of introspection, Mr. Judge.
Despite that, however, he still always hands on the correct verdict.
That... Sure.
That's why some people also call him the Great Judgini.
The Great Judgini.
Nobody calls him that, actually.
Grossberg is like, it sounded much cooler in my head. The courthouse reading room. That's a strange place to meet the love of your life.
That's not true, Madame Faye. After all, Feeny was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer.
Mia really said, that's suspicious.
That is suspicious.
That's weird. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room?
Reading? Because she's a literature student. This line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with our murder case.
Miss Faye, I'm warning you. If this has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case.
I have to remember the judges on Dahlia's side. I better tread carefully.
Fuck it. I'm not gonna get penalized for this. Fuck it.
Your Honor, you will allow me some latitude. I think I can establish relevance.
She actually... That sounded like real lawyer talk, and I'm not used to that in an Ace Attorney game.
Yeah, she does it more than any other lawyer. Like, before she made a request, if it pleases the court, Your Honor.
Yeah, that sounded like she was actually a lawyer. And it's... One,
She's
that's
probably
weird.
the most professional character.
One, that's weird. And two, it's weird that that's weird.
Very well. Young lady, I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courtroom reading room?
If it pleases Your Honor, the answer is simply this. I had come to this courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing.
Ooh, get her. Ooh, get her.
Get her?
Check their police report.
Oh, yeah, duh. That's not true. I was like,
Miss
wait.
Hawthorne.
I was like, wait, do I have a way to contradict that? Duh.
You weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason?
How do they not know? What is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye? Okay, first of all, how do they not know?
It wasn't relevant to them. Think of how many things happen in a day that you don't notice because they're not important to you.
Yeah, but like, it was at this courthouse. As far as we know, this judge is the only judge.
No, I will say outright there another judge that gets introduced later in this game.
There's another judge?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's not right. No, there can only be one judge in my heart. Did I say that? I don't think I said this. Well, what is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye?
8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy.
Judge 2.
The sequel to Judge.
Another tragedy?
Do you mean the incident in which an attorney was
He knows. He does know! How does he not remember her?
The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report. And that name is Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne! I love those little sounds! Those little sounds are so good!
Also, the judge could barely remember what he ate for breakfast this morning, so I don't even surprised. It wasn't surprised.
Okay, yeah. I should not be all that surprised that the judge doesn't remember her. He had to ask twice who Dolly was. Twice! Ugh. Also, he didn't know... He doesn't know anything. Judge is silly. He's very head empty. Silly man. Okay.
Remember in the fourth case of the second game, when he didn't know what a radio was, he thought that gramophones were still in use?
He didn't know what a camera was.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, so I guess I had higher expectations for him than I realistically should have.
She was the prime suspect in the criminal case just 8 months ago.
Order! 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 This is unbelievable! It's true then. The loveliest rose can hide.
Miss Faye, that's not fair. You can't slander my... I, Winston Payne, will not allow it. Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking. Pardon me. Go right ahead. It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me.
Express some interest, huh?
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
I see.
Hell yeah, gaslight gig cute girl boss.
Oh, that's like every woman suspect in this game.
Okay, I've tied the two crimes together. Now I just have to stay on the offensive.
I have connected the two dots. You have like connected shit. I've connected them.
Well done, Mia.
Oh, you really like to fire my heart into my buttocks.
Shut up! Stop talking! I hate you!
I can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids.
Stop talking! Why?
Mia punches him again.
Yeah, please do!
I guess his name is Grossberg for a reason.
Why is he here? Is he here? I wish Maya was here. For no reason. Just like, apropos of nothing.
Little baby Maya.
Cause like, that's why Grossberg's here. Cause like, we normally have a companion with us during trials. Just put Maya there. Well, okay. I was gonna say mod her in, but then I'm like, I don't want Maya to talk about her hemorrhoids either. I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that.
I heard the criminal was extremely sexy, like knockout gorgeous.
She has the biggest tits ever, and she's super smart.
So that's what happened here 8 months ago.
However, as you've heard from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne. I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today. And I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination.
Wait, no, don't say that. Ah! What the? Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger? He has like a scout. His glasses are like a scouter. He sees Mia's power level slowly increasing.
It's 1006. There you go.
1006. God, yeah, that's correct. You're right.
With a true lawyer's aura, my dear. Laura, if you will.
La Laura.
That proud posture and self-confidence absolutely smashing.
I feel like we have a very good energy today, actually. I'm having so much fun.
I'm glad.
Okay. So... Okay, so... This obviously makes her suspicious immediately, doesn't it? I understand why she was a suspect.
Look at the last one, like the last statement she made here.
Wait.
Who was she dating before Phoenix?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. God, yeah, that's something that I would actually present as, yeah, a contradiction.
Yeah.
See, and I you know what? I'll be real. I absolutely would not have gotten that on my own. Cause like, yeah. Can I just do that? Yeah, sure, that worked.
She's like, my not involved in poisoning t-shirt and raising a lot of questions that are answered by my shirt. You wouldn't know how to get that poison. I don't believe you.
What?
In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab.
But boyfriend? You mean the victim, Doug Swallow?
That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you'll recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
Pharmacology?
This laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison.
Oh.
Oh god, we gotta commission Heartbreaker Lukami now.
Oh god, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. That would look dope. How would? Oh, I don't. You know what? I don't wanna start thinking about what that design would be right now.
we'll discuss it off stream.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such a poison after all. And then it was a matter of slipping into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at this very table, you.
No!
Order! Could it be?
That's nothing but baseless act. May I say something, Madame Faye?
What is it, Miss Hawthorne?
The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container.
Well, yes, that's true.
I was searched immediately after the incident took place. Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down. But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they?
She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small.
Yes. Yeah. Cookie's like, I carry the poison in my cupped hands.
I carried it in my mouth all the way to the courthouse. Spat it into his coffee when he wasn't looking.
Yeah. Excuse me, madame, but this is a court of law. If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think you need to show some kind of proof.
Proof? She got me good with that.
We have proof.
Provide some evidence or I'll have to disallow this line of questioning, Miss Faye.
Unless we can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this lead.
The police conducted a full-body search of Dahlia in the entire courthouse. And yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred.
If you're going
We're
to
going
accuse...
Oh,
Wait.
sorry.
If you're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder, then where is the container the poison was carried in? What happened to it?
Of course. Obvious. Duh.
You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched.
Who is this person?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
So the defendant was this witness's accomplice.
Of course not. She gave the poison to him, disguised as a present.
Well, what? But that's...
That's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. It looks like something from Sailor Moon, actually. I love that show. So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye?
The day the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago. August 27th, the very same day of the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away.
What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here?
No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount.
Get wrecked, Dahlia! I want to see her actually break and like go full sicko mode.
Order! Order in the court!
Hey Phoenix, what's up, man? On behalf of Dolly, I object. Mr. Wright, control yourself. I won't let you bully her like this.
Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat.
Mina?
Sorry, it froze for a second for me.
Oh no!
Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her?
Why? But because I'm madly in love with her.
Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time. You're a really old school kind of guy, Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway?
Wow! Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too.
Mr. Wright, please open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is...
Because of the necklace?
Yeah.
Obviously not to keep him quiet.
Dahlia Hawthorne is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you're allowed to wear on your neck.
My necklace?
Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself.
Yeah, but yeah. That's so funny. That's so funny to me that he just like... They've been dating for 8 months. And every day she says, please give it back now. And he doesn't.
You're such a kidder, Dolly.
Oh, you're such a joker. That's so funny. I'm not giving it back. Fuck you.
For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back.
You're lying.
You never gave it back to her.
Yeah.
To make things worse,
I thought that was a flashback line.
You showed it to everyone you met. That's why she...
Wait, was she trying to kill... Wait, did she want to kill Phoenix? I don't believe you. No, that's a lie! Oh, poor Phoenix. Phoenix cry a lot in this case.
Yeah, he is baby.
Wait, what? He's running away? What happened?
Mia, are you alright?
Yes, I think so.
That boy, he went completely insane.
Where's Mr. Wright?
Dead.
Looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough.
Thank goodness. Oh no.
What is it?
What happened?
The bottle necklace. Miss Hawthorne's present. It's gone.
What? That's terrible.
Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me.
Foolish boy. That's the only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now?
Oh no.
Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court.
You better get used to it, bud. I'm sorry. I'm afraid that your apology is not enough.
Mr. Wright. What did you do to the bottle necklace?
Forgive me. I'm sorry. I ate it.
It's okay. Just give back the necklace.
What? No! No! Phoenix, what the fuck? No!
I had to mute myself. I want you to know I had to mute myself as soon as you said that because I laughed out loud.
Oh my god, Phoenix! I was fucking joking, buddy. You ate it?
I got you some critical effing evidence, but I eated it.
I can't believe I fucking called it. Wait, he might die.
You what?
You ate it?
It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into little bits first, but yeah. How the fuck did you do that?
I'm not even mad, I'm impressed.
Yeah, I'm very impressed.
What is he doing now?
I'm surprised that he was even allowed to, like, take the bar instead of, like, can you imagine if the first day he showed up to law school and was like, hey, it's that idiot who ate glass?
Yeah. I don't...
Your Honor, you've got to stop this trial.
This trial is so fucking weird.
Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? The bottle you swallowed may have had some poison left in it.
Yeah, exactly. What an idiot. Yeah, I really am going like Wario / Waluigi with those laughs, aren't I? It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly that bottle did not contain a deadly poison.
How can you be so sure?
I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination.
So it would seem.
No, let's be real for a second. He also ate glass.
Yeah.
So that'll probably kill him.
You chew glass. No, there must be some mistake. The bottle must not have any poison left in it. Either that or the poison must have lost its potency.
There, it's all right, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming to see that you place this much faith in Mr. Wright. Look at that puppy, look at those puppy dog eyes. He's so cute. But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side, too. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. Oh God, you should not do that. Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong.
That's enough. Unfortunately, Miss Fay, I cannot accept your explanation of the events.
But why?
This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand, but in a court of law, evidence is everything.
Even after I proved so much, is she going to get away with everything?
But he did it. Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up, no, it hasn't. Like, okay, barring the fact that, like, yes, obviously, this evidence no longer exists, so we have no supporting evidence to the theory. But the fact that Phoenix ate it at all should probably lend credence to the idea that it would be very damning, shouldn't it?
You would think.
You would think. There shouldn't be a case of, like, immediately throwing out everything that Mia just said. They should be like, huh, that's pretty weird. Why'd he do that?
The judge is basically just that Top Gun meme, or the Top Gear meme, where it's like, oh no! Anyway.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, Raven, I also agree. All of this does make me look at Nick in a different light. That's very true.
It makes me appreciate his character development more, that he actually, like, you know, took to Mia's influence and became a smart, level-headed person instead of a chaotic dumbass.
Yeah, well, he is, but you do still kind of see some of that chaotic dumbass vibe in him, but it's much more subdued than it is right now.
And it shows that even back then, like, he still believed in people, like, 110%.
Yes, yeah, that is very true to his character, I believe. Well, no, yeah, that's very true to his character. Yeah.
But, Mr. Wright.
I'm sorry, Miss Faye. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down.
Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say?
There's something I forgot to tell you. What is it? That day, the day I met Doug Swallow... Okay, we're gonna see the full context of this now?
Yep.
Is he gonna tell Phoenix that Dolly is a serial killer? Oh! But poison?
Same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time, too. It could only have been her. That girl is a thief.
Stop it! Don't talk about her like that! Oh, so she killed Doug because he was on to her.
Is it true? Did you really say that?
That's ridiculous! There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. Oh. Well... And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him.
What?
She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but... I'm sorry, Dolly. Yeah, Your Honor, this is... The defendant is... Miss Faye, you tell them. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent. Wait, Phoenix, what? Okay, wait. Did he tell us all of that because he still thinks that she's innocent?
Yeah.
And he thinks that this is evidence that absolves her somehow? This makes her look so suspicious.
He's giving her the full information in the hopes that she'll find the real killer. And he doesn't believe that Dolly is the real killer.
Yeah.
Dolly stole poison 8 months ago, huh? If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony...
Yeah.
There's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison the night before she killed Doug Swallow.
Wait. Oh. Yeah. Wait. Oh, they weren't talking about...
They were talking about 8 months ago. They were talking about
literally
the
day before. So She was going to kill Phoenix.
The night before.
Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone.
Miss Faye,
If you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this.
Yeah, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore,
you could not have held my hand on that more, video game.
Exactly who was Miss Dahlia Hawthorne planning to kill?
there was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way. And that person was... Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Me? That's preposterous. After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered.
Well, it's true that that's how things worked out. But, let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was, in fact... you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that could be.
So, okay, I think I somewhat understand. So she kills Doug, because Doug was also onto her. And then she puts herself at the scene, tells Phoenix not to tell anyone that she was there, because that would then lead to Phoenix being found to be the prime suspect and subsequently likely being executed for murder. So she would get both of them out of her hair for just one murder. So it's free. It's free. That's a free murder. That's a bonus murder that she gets there.
Get a coupon.
Yeah, exactly. She had a coupon.
But how can that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love.
Poor Mr. Wright. Must be killing him.
Yeah.
Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice. I swear it. It's impressive that this happened to him and he still didn't give up on believing in people.
Oh, yeah, no shit, huh? I didn't even think of that. What a good boy. He still has faith in people, and that's good.
Yeah. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right. The bottle necklace. That's all she cared about.
But even so, why would she go so far as to murder him?
8 months ago, just after the fall of the attorney in the basement cafeteria, Dahlia Hawthorne can only think of one thing. How to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible.
No, it can't be.
It was a pretty good move she made, too. The evidence was missing for a long time.
Didn't I also point out that it was very weird that she gave it to him the first time they met?
Yep. You sure did.
I called that right from the start.
There was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her.
Yeah.
To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met.
Hey, Charles.
You mean, that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright?
Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve the piece of evidence.
That can't be true! Well, Phoenix, at the very least, that piece of evidence will be with you for the rest of your life. Feeny,
Oh, there we go.
what a joke you are. Oh, look at that bitch face! Look at her go full bitch mode! Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me.
Miss Hawthorne.
It
Yeah.
appears that we're nearing the end of this trial.
Menacing aura. Fine. I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say.
You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne.
We'll see about that, but first, where's your evidence? It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack. Yeah, that's a good point.
Well,
Hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face?
Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you?
Are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me this way, Mr. Judge?
she's one of the most popular characters in this entire franchise.
No shit, I believe it. She's very good. With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now, if you don't mind.
But we're not finished.
Fine. Then ask this nosy old hag to finish up already. Wow, she's channeling Cole Phelps there a little bit. Also, that's a really good sprite. I like that a lot.
It's really good.
Did she literally just fuck off?
Yep. I can't let her get away this time.
Stop, Mia. If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer.
They will execute you for whatever reason or something. I don't know. I just make this up as I go, man.
The ultimate price?
You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid.
No.
Turn in your badge and gun, Mia. I don't have a gun. Wait, you don't have a gun? What?
Edgeworth's like, oh, we all got one.
You better think it over carefully, Miss Faye. Or should I say, Miss Gray? What? Huh? Huh? Is she calling her drab? Is that what the...
Strong or old?
Old? I guess we can't see how old Mia... How old's Mia at this point?
She's 21, I think, in this one. Oh, no, 23. She's 23.
Yeah, because I would imagine she'd be older than Phoenix, at least.
Yeah, she's 23, because this is 3 years before the first game, and in the first game she's 26, almost 27 when she dies.
So she's 3 years older than Dahlia, and she's calling her a fucking grandma. It's like, oh my god, it's like Zoomers to millennials right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your life is over after you're 25.
Well, Miss Faye, can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all?
If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. But to be honest, at this point I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge and let her get away with murder. Your Honor, I'd eventually like to present proof.
Needle, your life is not over. Be kinder to yourself. Impossible. You can't possibly... Stupid woman. Wow, okay. Good vibe.
Oh yeah, Hawthorne misogyny compilation.
Yeah, no shit.
Is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented.
Just one?
If you are unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright.
I understand, Your Honor.
I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar.
She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there.
Oh! Yeah. Oh, that's why he took it. That's why Doug took it. Doug took it to save Phoenix. 'Cause he knew. How the fuck did he know that?
I mean, you're operating under the assumption they took it. Remember, Phoenix didn't have it when they went to meet. It went missing.
It went missing.
After his lunch with Dahlia.
After his lunch with Dahlia. So Dahlia took it? And then did she put it in his hand?
I put it in Doug's hand to try to implicate Phoenix for the murder.
Plus, just to get rid of the poison as well, because it's not a good look walking around with poison in your purse.
That's true, yeah. I get weird looks sometimes.
Well then, Miss Faye, please present your evidence. Show to this court irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Mr. Wright.
I should probably get poison that doesn't, like, you know, glow green, like it's radioactive. That might be a bit. That might be.
Yeah, switch to the non-bio slime variety.
But it's so effective. Also, there's a chance that, like, I'll get a bio slime minion when I poison someone.
But you don't want to have to, like, throw that in the trash when you're going through customs on the plane.
That's true. That would be very suspicious. Is that really what we're... Oh, yeah. I was thinking that was very vague, but I was like, no, Mia did say she must have put it in here.
Yeah.
The thing that Phoenix would consume.
The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all.
Cold Killer X. Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine.
Also, a good description of Dahlia. Ew!
Ew.
Does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold?
If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned. Oh, here we go. Here's the theme.
That's the shit right there. Oh, yeah. It's popping off. You know what? That's good. It sounds... No, it still doesn't have quite the epic sound as, like, Objection.
Wait.
What?
Remember what the defendant said in his testimony?
Yeah, we can just... Yeah. Remember that.
She was the one who took the bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some.
No, you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine.
I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
Huh? What are you talking about?
8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she'd accidentally run into in the reading room. My client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. He did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That is when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poison bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant.
Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defense and victim were arguing about, and the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Doug Fuller to live.
Oh, shit!
He used a separate electrical cable to silence him forever.
She's literally like, I do not acknowledge it.
I pretend I do not see it. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying a bottle of poisoned cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago?
8 months ago?
Yeah, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had someone else hold it. In this case, Doug Swallow.
Dun dun dun! Oh, it's very dramatic. Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman, she's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor? Huh? Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation.
I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. Still, Miss Hawthorne. It's cold medicine.
I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some.
It's like that guy who lobbies for
Monsanto?
Yeah, like somebody told him to like try drinking like weed killer, and
Yeah.
he was like, no. He said that he would drink weed cleaner. And
Yeah, because it's like it's not deadly. Like people who are getting cancer are exaggerating. I would drink it right here. It's like, okay, would you? It's like, no, I won't. Why not? Because I'm not an idiot. It's like, well, I'm not an idiot.
Yeah, but like if it's not dangerous, then why don't you drink some?
Well, Mr. Wright, that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us. Teach the controversy. Drink the lava.
I would love it if she actually fucking did it. Mia Fey! Holy shit! She angry.
Did you see the freaking butterflies incinerate?
Yeah, they just melted. Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey? That's just fine. For the time being, victory is yours.
For the time being?
What does that mean? Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again, I'm certain of it. But you're gonna be executed. Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay? Yes. I'm gonna go spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. Oh, okay, okay. I thought she was just gonna leave. I thought she was just gonna peace out. I wish you all the best. Oh, okay. So she just admitted to murder, huh?
Yep, but also promised it wasn't over.
But also only one of the murders. Or would she be charged with both? I don't think we established well enough that like she did the other one.
The only definitive proof tying her to the first one is now in an idiot's tummy, so.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's gonna suck for Phoenix later.
Finally all over.
I refuse to accept this. The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim.
But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it.
I don't care. I'm Winston Payne. And I don't believe one word that this rookie lawyer has said.
Do you know who I am? I'm Charles Winston Payne. Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this.
Yes?
Would you care to try this cold medicine?
She's just like, hey guys, do you want to eat this very deadly poison that is deadly poison and will kill you instantly because it's very deadly?
It is a pretty irrefutable argument.
Yeah. What?
I said a little earlier, I could have sworn you said.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, he did say that, didn't he?
So, if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right?
You see, yes. Oh my god, what if he actually took the poison and that's why he's the way he is?
And here comes the backpedal.
And then he loses all of his hair.
She's so sassy, I really love her.
She's very good.
Come on now, rookie killer. Show the rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life?
No. Oh my god, wait! What? What? What?
It just got blasted right off.
It's like Mia was a fucking nuke!
He was so stressed in that one moment, it just all fell out in clumps.
Wow! That's crazy!
Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll file papers for her immediate arrest. There we go. So Mia created the Payne that we know.
She broke him.
She broke him. She's like Bane.
She broke the pain.
She broke the pain.
Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning.
Don't lie, just admit you were wrong.
By the way, Miss Faye,
Yes, Your Honor?
was it just me, or did you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne seem to know each other?
Your Honor, we do not have no bearing on this case.
Very well. Mr. Payne,
This can't be happening. It's a nightmare. It's like losing to my daughter.
it appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say?
It can't be true. My dear Dolly.
Very well then. I believe I am ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. The court finds the defendant Phoenix Wright
Not guilty. Wait, why is there confetti? Is the gumshoe here? Hey,
He's
wait.
hiding in the rafters.
He's hiding in the rafters.
This court is adjourned.
He's the phantom of the courthouse.
Yeah. He lives there.
He lives there.
Yeah, you are wonderful in there.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg. Except for your hemorrhoid talk, I could have done without that.
that was really gross, man.
Okay, just move on. I don't want to say this.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
That's rather rude. Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? I wouldn't know. Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this.
No shit. Hey, Phoenix, what's up?
He's sad mode.
He's very sad mode.
Oh, Mr. Wright. Congratulations.
Thanks. You know, I was thinking.
Go on.
The dolly that I saw up there in the witness stand, I don't think that was really her.
What?
Yeah, the dolly I know could never have said those kinds of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something.
Boy, this poor kid still hasn't gotten a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake.
Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best.
Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little.
But out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up.
Ugh, what kind of company does this guy keep?
Larry. Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself.
That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department.
Well, yeah, I am. But there's a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time. Who?
It's his boyfriend.
It's him. No, it's not. There's the.
It is Miles, because he said that the reason he wanted to become a lawyer is he read about Miles' prosecution career in a magazine and saw that he was like being accused of all this shady stuff and wanted to save him from that.
Oh, that's cute. That's sweet. I like that. They're totally
Yeah.
They're totally boyfriends.
I see.
Say, Miss Faye, a lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right?
Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself, but I think that's exactly what a lawyer is.
Sure. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure. I hope we can see each other again someday. Maybe even in court. Aw. That's very sweet.
Yeah.
What a good case. Oh my god, this is real Phoenix now. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend. But Mia has passed on to a better place. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. This track is always going to make me cry, isn't it?
Yep.
But just for the rest of my life.
It is the Faye Sisters theme.
Oh, yeah, it, like, immediately I was like, there's emotions happening. Oh, no. But it also brings up some very precious ones. and memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. Wait, is there a reason we're revisiting this? Mia is gone now, but even so, I can hear her in my mind. You literally can, yes. Mina, that's you.
Took a huge drink, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I forgot that
I was
happens
done.
sometimes.
In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief.
5 long years. Something has happened that's made me think back to her words of wisdom. But that is a story for another day. Oh yeah, there's still the incident. Are we gonna learn about what that case was?
Yeah. I will say straight up, this game jumps between Phoenix and Mia.
Oh my god, it's him. It's the man. Actually, you know what? I think that's actually a good place for us to stop today. That was actually 3.5 hours. I didn't expect it to be that long.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Dang. I lost track of time completely.
Okay. You know what? I'll say it again. That was some fucking great energy in this stream today. I had so much fun.
Me too, yeah. That was so good.
Yeah, that's also such a good fucking case.
I love it.
I will say that's a perfect way for, like, the third game in the trilogy to start. Like, not starting directly with Phoenix, but starting with something, like, related to him is so good. Like, it offers the character so much more depth than you can get with just, like, having the character, you know, just, like, react to things in the present, right? Mm-hmm. That little bit of extra backstory for Phoenix is really, really, really strong. And yeah, like, it really does establish that Phoenix, even back then, like, it's like, for probably his entire life, has just, like, believed very strongly in people. And that's a very admirable trait, and that's something that he very much does, that reflects in, like, Phoenix in the present. Like,
yeah,
always,
and I like that.
It's also like, it's also like Mia's advice to him. Like, it's not so much something that he has to, like, learn. It's something that he already knows and holds dear to him.
Yeah, and but this case is proof that, like, you can take that too far. It's like it's the same kind of thing that Danganronpa does with hope in the second game. Like, hope is good, yes, but having too much of it is extremely detrimental to your mental health.
Or like Final Fantasy XIV, where you're the warrior of light, but then you go to a world that has been completely fucking demolished by light because there's too much of it.
Exactly.
Shadowbringers is really fucking good.
It really is.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's the end of the stream for the day.
Wait, do we want to do the preview?
Oh yeah, we should do the preview. We should do next time on Boogie Woogie Innocence. God, Let's Save Hamsters is so good. That was Mario Kart. What the fuck? Why did that sound like Mario Kart? What's happening? Oh my god. Is Thick Gumshoe a cat burglar now? Next time on Let's Save Hamsters. This is a very secure safe. And then the jewel's gonna be missing. The Phantom Thieves! Mask de Mask. That's just Mask the Mask.
Yep.
That's a bad name.
I think you pronounce the star.
Do you pronounce the star?
I think you pronounce the star, because every time they write it with the star.
Mask Star. Oh no, yeah, Mask Star is Mask Star does not flow off the tongue well.
Mask Star Damask.
Mask Star Damask. I feel like I'm gonna relate to this character actually.
So yeah, this one isn't a murder; it's a robbery.
That's interesting. That's the first time we have not done a murder. Huh. Why is Phoenix Wright ripping off Persona 5? I can't believe it. I can't believe Phoenix Wright is ripping off Persona 5. What a fucking joke. Come on, Capcom, you're better than this. Okay. So, it does look like Phanto from Mario 2. Oh my god, you're right. That's weird. With the Mario Kart sounds at the start of that, it's very strange. Anyway, we're gonna continue Ace Attorney on Wednesday. Thank you, Mina, for joining me today. That was such a fun stream. That was so good.
Hey, I love this. Yeah, I hope we can keep this energy up for the next one.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Tomorrow we're gonna play more LA Noire. Unfortunately, we are presently at the advice, so we have to deal with Roy. So that'll be fun. That'll be good. Anyway, I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night. And as always, good sleep.
Teacups that are flying on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine.